fellow came over to me and he asked me if I'm Jewish. Evidently he had sight problems. And he says, I said, yes, actually I am. And he said, oh, good. Could you please tell me what is the Kabbalah? And I said, type of like now? And he said, yeah, I've got a few minutes. I said, if you wanted to explain Kabbalah, a contemporary Kabbalist put it this way. He says there are two types of realities. There is the partial reality and there is the total reality. What we perceive with our senses, even if those senses are aided by technology, is only part of the total reality. The Kabbalists tell us the word olam, the Hebrew word for world, actually is related to the word he'elem, hey ayin lamed mem, which means concealment, because this word ultimately is a world that conceals the true reality, and we are here in order to be able to see through that and see what the ultimate reality is. So Kabbalah, if you wanted to explain it, would be total reality. What we see with our senses, partial reality. What Kabbalah tells us is total reality. Very often, we see something, we have no idea what we're seeing. Right? We think we've seen the entire picture of reality, but then when we see it a little further, we realise that what we saw actually was not reality at all. It was actually something which was part of a bigger reality. Right? And you look at that bigger reality, and then you look a little bit better at it, and you see that it's actually part of an even larger reality. And that is even larger. And then you see, and you may go further. The more you study Kabbalah, the more you realise that what you saw was actually not the total reality. It was actually only a partial reality. And that partial reality is something which you said, oh, now I understand what it is. Now I see what it is. But of course, when you see that, you only actually go a little further until you finally see that, back to Australia there, right? Solomon Islands, oh, beautiful. Anyway, so Kabbalah therefore is both prescriptive, descriptive and prescriptive. It's descriptive in the sense that it describes the total reality. It is prescriptive in the sense that it tells you how to make contact and understand that total reality. So descriptive, it describes total reality. Prescriptive, it tells you things that you should do. Now, of course, we know the mitzvot, the commandments, are various, we look at them, some people look at them as good deeds, some people look at them as legal obligations. Really, they are things that we do which attach ourselves to that total reality, that spiritual reality.